¿Qué pasa, YouTube? aka what's up, YouTube? So I'm kind of gonna be cheating on this week's match for BBR. Unfortunately, a lot happened while this game was taking place. I had to play it at work, after work. So this is from Aimel's side. Definitely go check him out. His channel link and stuff will be down below. Unfortunately, no team builder just because of the current situation, but I really want to try and at least get something up on time. So I'm going to try and commentate this as best I can here and hopefully get it up when it needs to be. So I end up leading off with Modest Choice Specs Magneton. The idea behind the set was just to lead, click, steel beam, and absolutely murder something as Hippowdon gets destroyed. And shouts out to the homie Sky Ranger. I think it was him who recommended the set. So down goes Hippowdon very early on in the match as in comes the Quaco Vol. Unfortunately, regardless of the version of the team I would have brought, I don't have a good switch into this. So I kind of just throw in Clodsire in hopes that maybe I can live 2 hits and try to get off some damage on the Quaco Ball. I don't remember if I went for Earthquake or the Gunk Shot. Regardless, though, I figure getting off damage on this would have been nice. Plus, if he did switch into Petron, then maybe I could have gone for Recover or got up my Hazard as he knocks us out with the triple axle, getting the Moxie boost. I think I did run a calc, and I figured out that he was adamant and not jolly. So that means he's not as fast as I was expecting him to originally be, as we can bring in the Ogre Pawn here. And I figured that I can either go for the Power Whip or go for the U-turn. And I didn't think he would want to get rid of his Quaco Ball this early on in the match because it is a giant threat. So we gain momentum by going for the U-turn back into Magneton, as I think I was checking the speed. Naturally, Petron is faster than Magneton, but I did put a lot of speed in Magneton. We are modest, but I think we're almost close to max speed, so we should be able to outspeed him unless he was running a good bit of speed on his Petron here. And I'm hoping that I can at least get this down to below half HP. That way I can just bring in something else to finish him off. But no, Magneton ends up knocking out another Pokemon in the Petron, which is amazing because I did not expect Magneton to get more than 1 KO in this match. So that was pretty impressive. Shout out to Magneton there. So in comes the Quaco Ball on the double down as we bring in Ogre Pawn here. I decide to be aggressive this time and go for the Power Whip as we are able to knock out the Quaco Ball, which is amazing. Unfortunately, though, in comes Latias. And here is where I kind of panicked a little bit, and I wanted to go for Taunt. Unfortunately, though, I ended up going for the U-turn, and it turns out that he is weakness policy. Not only is he weakness policy, he's agility weakness policy. So I'm thinking, okay, Roaring Moon can live any hit, right? I should be fine to just knock him out. I think what I should have done was probably brought in Terapagos, but again, I was just kind of panicking, like, everything was not going great in this scenario whatsoever. So he turns out to have the Draining Kiss, and unfortunately, the battle pretty much goes downhill from here because there's nothing that my Terapagos can do to this Latias. And I think I ended up going for the Calm Mind in hopes that I could live 2 hits. That way, if I did live the second hit, I could get off a good amount of damage with a +1 hit on the Latias, and then maybe maybe revenge him with something else. I have no idea. But yeah, Latias unfortunately ends up destroying us here after we got off to a great start, man. Magneton put in a lot of work here. I was very, very impressed. That was a new addition to our squad. And actually, Latias was a new addition to Aimel's squad. So yeah, unfortunately, down goes Cobalion, our last one. And that is our match. So I will see you guys all next week. Yeah, so later, everybody.